Let's dive into how we configure a tree in ServiceNow. For this demo, we'll extend an existing tree. We begin by heading over to the Visual Kit's tree configurations and opening the Problem Overview. Here's our current tree. Our goal is to add change requests to this tree. To do that, we need to create a new relationship. Let's start by giving it a meaningful name. Next, we define our parent table, problem, and our child table, change requests. These are linked through the parent field on the change request. We'll choose to display the number and short description for each change request. Once submitted, let's check out what's changed. Now, our change requests appear directly in the tree. Let's keep enhancing the tree by adding more data. We'll add change request approvals next. Here, our parent table is change request, and the child table is approval. These records are linked via the approving field. We'll display the approver to provide more context. Let's submit the changes and see how the tree has been updated. Now, the tree shows the change requests with their respective approvers. Next, we'll add change request tasks to the tree. For this, the parent table remains change request, and the child table is change task. These tasks are linked via the change request field. We'll display the number and short description for each change task. Let's submit the changes and see how it looks. Now, we can see the change request tasks displayed in the tree. Let's make things even more intuitive by adding icons to our tree elements. We begin by creating a new identifier style for the change requests. We define the table and then select the icon from the available options. Here we choose an icon from the Now component icon gallery. Remember to select the appropriate icon gallery version for your instance, then copy and paste the icon name. Let's save the configuration for the change requests, and now we'll add an icon for the change tasks. We define the change task table and select the icon we want. After reloading the tree, we can see the icons applied to both change requests and change tasks. On the right side of the screen, we can see the highlighted styles. Some of these have already been inherited from the task table. Let's create some additional highlight styles to further customize the tree view. For high-priority change requests, we want to highlight the value in red. To do this, we begin by creating a new highlight style. First, we define the table as change request, and then we add a simple condition based on the priority of the record. Next, we select the priority field, and for high priority records, we set the label color to high, making them stand out in the tree. Once the style is saved, we can continue adding highlight styles for other priorities. For low priority records, we create another highlight style. Here, we define the condition for low priority and set the label color to low, making it easy to distinguish between high and low priorities. After saving the style, let's take a look at the tree to see the effect of our changes. Now we can see the highlighted values. High priority change requests are marked in red, while low priority ones are displayed in gray. This makes it much easier to identify and prioritize records at a glance. I hope this tutorial gave you a clear overview of how to configure a tree in Visual Kit. If you have any questions about what Visual Kit can do, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can now easily try out the app yourself via the ServiceNow store. Bye, see you next time.